What's up, Vikings Nation? Now, I think as Vikings fans, we're all pretty intrigued to see what running back Alexander Mattison has in store for us this season. Obviously, we released Dalvin Cook. That means next man up. That's Alexander Mattison. We've seen him from time to time on the field, stepping in for maybe an injured Dalvin Cook or maybe just giving Dalvin, a quick breather on the sidelines. And Mattison, from what I have seen, has shown that he can be a number one running back in the National Football League. And I cannot wait to see what he does this year. I think he's going to have over 800 yards, hopefully 1,000. But we really don't need 1,000 if you look at the past Super Bowl winners and their running backs, what types of yardages they've had. They've had under 1,000 yards. So I'm not saying that's a thing, but you never know. But I think Alexander Mattison's still going to have a pretty good year. And Kevin Petrell, who writes for Around the NFL on NFL, the app and stuff like that, kind of dove through the situation and got a quote from Alexander Mattison, who basically said he's ready to seize this opportunity and he cannot wait to be the star running back in Minnesota this season. It starts by saying that Dalvin Cook's release officially put Alexander Mattison in the driver's seat for his most prominent role in Minnesota. Selected in the third round of the 2019 NFL Draft, Mattison has worked primarily as Cook's backup, earning 1,670 rushing yards on 404 carries with 11 touchdowns through 4 seasons. Now, Mattison has yet to take 150 carries or break the 500-yard barrier in his career, that being 500 yards in a season or something like that. So, I mean, it's not terrible, okay? But he's also been the backup, so what else are you going to expect from a guy who's, kind of taking a backseat look at things? So, if we finish off with saying, with Cook gone, it's a chance for Mattison to shine. Yes, it is. This is what Mattison had to say, who he told the Daily Delivery podcast for the Star Tribune, obviously Minnesota's podcast type of thing. So it says, "For me, it's a great opportunity to step into the role, the limelight, and the position I've always dreamt of being in. All the work I've put into this point, all the work following in Cook's footsteps side by side, challenging each other every day, prepared me for a moment like this where I can have the opportunity to seize what's in front of me." Now, the Vikings inked Mattison to a 2-year, $7 million contract this offseason, indicating the plan to move on from Cook and hand the former Boise State back a bigger role. Mattison doesn't bring the same dynamic ability as Cook, but he's a north-south runner who can pick up necessary yardage, averaging 4.1 yards per attempt in his career. Now, for Minnesota and general manager Kwesi Adofo-Mensah, Mattison is also a more cost-efficient back than the high-priced Cook. Mattison enters training camp later this month with a shot to have a big role in the offense. Now, how much backups Kene Nwangwu, Ty Chandler, 7th-round pick Dwayne McBride, and even fullback C.J. Ham eat into Mattison's reps will be something to track during camp. Now, look, he'll be fine. Okay, these guys aren't going to take away from his reps. If Mattison proves that he's a starting caliber running back in the National Football League, he's going to be in the game quite a bit. We're going to see him running north and south. I think he does have some of the ability that Cook does. Maybe not just like the elusiveness quite yet, but we've seen that Mattison shows glimpses of that, and he can get it done when need be, when put in the right situation and stuff like that. I am excited to see what Mattison does this year, and he's pumped about it. He's going to seize the moment, and that's all you can ask for. He's ready to take over that number one role. I don't see us signing another running back, even though you never know how things will play out. Maybe get another camp body, kind of see what we're working with and stuff like that. But Mattison's ready for his role. He's always dreamt of being a starting running back in the National Football League, and now it's time for him to seize the moment. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. How is Mattison going to do this season? Also, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It would be much, much appreciated. Have a great rest of your day, folks, and Skol Vikes.